Oh, hey there. Oh, hello. Welcome. Back to Pathfinder. Wrath of the Righteous. Oh, yeah. I don't know, I'm talking like that. I don't know why I'm like this. I think I was dropped in the head. As an adult. Just, repeated brain trauma. It's fun. It is fun. Okay. Okay, Mario time. I don't think we rested last time, so we'll go ahead and just hit the R button now. I thought about doing it last time, I think, but, missed on some of that amazing dialogue.
You must thank fate every day for blessing you with the celestial blood in your veins.
Hardly. I stopped doing that when I was told for the 1000th time that I was a disgrace to my blood and my lineage.
Okay. Okay. We gotta do that. We gotta go do that. We gotta go do that. So talk to her quick, and then we can go and ditch her to go ahead and do that stuff. How much crap do I have in my inventory? A lot of crap. He's unequipped all his crap again. Yay! Could have sworn that we had a higher level thing of this. Because we had a lot of other stuff for this, huh? Hmm. Yeah, I'd rather have that. Rather. I got one of those on. Sure. Doesn't really matter. It's all gonna equip it good anyway, because for some reason the dinosaur refuses to wear the fuck. I don't understand what that's about. I don't know if that's like a thing, or I think actually we had a. No, I don't have a wisdom one. It's wearing that one because it allows for allows for some better stuff. Making sure that everybody's got everything equipped before I start selling crap, or I am the tank. Okay, everybody needs new rings. Everybody needs new rings. We got rings here for ring kings. Ring kings, king rings. We've already got one of those. You've got one. Just before I give one to him. Set +2. I just want to make sure that I've got everybody I want having one. To have one. You're not summoning creatures, you're not doing anywhere. Actually. Dex's Con is good, but Dex's Strength is more important for him. A lot of crap I've been carrying around, huh? Just a lot of crap. Just a load of crap. Just a load of stuff. You know what? Really should sort this out. Just a load of crap. Da-da-da-dun, da-da-dun, da-dun, da-da-da-dun, da-da-dun. Everywhere you look, there's just a bunch of crap. Crap. Bunch of goddamn crap. Everywhere. I think she uses a longbow. And Lan is currently using a longbow. To make sure that, you know. So to make sure everybody's got everything they need. Because if I start selling shit, I don't want to, you know. Oh, well, you say you sold the item that you really wanted to have, you know, and really just, it's a bad thing to sell that. So, yeah, you're really fucked up with that one. I don't care about that. Just give it to people. He can summon a lot of stuff, so why not give it to him? This needs to go to... just to get some of that fucking stuff. It's like, oh yes, these things, you know, they don't really... Right? They have non-interlap... It doesn't matter. That's it. That's the stumbling gets me. It doesn't matter. It doesn't, right? Because, you know, the whole issue that it presents is that, oh, she's got, like, you know, these two items which do the same thing, and while that is technically true, it's also technically false, because the two items also do different things, you know? Sorry. She doesn't know beforehand, but, you know. So much shit. So much stuff. I think that's everything I wanted to do with these. I'm sure that, you know... Didn't we pick up a book? I'm not seeing it. Wasn't there a book that I picked up? That's probably keeping all this shit in your inventory, right? You don't know what's what. But I'm pretty sure I picked up a book that was like a magical item. And that when you read it, it was a +2 book. Right, and you used it, and then it added +2, and then disappeared forever. But I don't know where it is. And, genuinely... Probably should have also checked her spell book to make sure she didn't have, you know, just a shit ton of spells she could equip. Oh, I see, because I can... I don't want to do that. I hate meta magic. You could pick this spell and add a meta magic slot. Blah, 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 blah. I don't want to do it. I hate it. And that's one of those things where, like, yes, you're technically, you know, you're not playing the game as well as you could be, Brandon. I'm like, yeah, well, you're right. You're definitely right. But at the same rate, you know, fuck off, I guess. I mean, my eyes are really stinging for some reason. Oh, we didn't talk to Arashule. She's outside, though, so it's fine. Yes, that should hopefully... We need to sell that stuff, but, you know, should hopefully cover the, the doing shit portion of this... Well, the inventory management portion of the stream. It's good that you're here. Shall we be silent together? Do you like silence? We used to talk a lot before, and it was all of it was a lie. My words ruined so much. I like silence so much more now. Yes, I thought a lot about what he said and what then I understood. Wait, I think it would be easier to show you instead of trying to explain everything. Will you follow me into my dream again, please? And thank you. She takes your hand in her small, searing palm, and the world around you begins to fade. I guess you can't touch a demon. But I imagine touching me would probably burn as much. Her dream is filled with smoke. That's the tree. It's like, what the fuck is that giant fucking bush in the way? Cold, ghostly fires devouring the dreams of others she has collected. Tears are flowing freely from her eyes, leaving faint trails of soot-stained cheeks. On her soot-stained cheeks. What's wrong? My dreams. It was all a mistake. Do you remember what we saw in Damacchio's mansion? What he said about the dreams coming true? Foods, riches, the demise of his enemies? Teary-eyed succubus looks at you. Doesn't that ask me what I dreamed of? I think dreamt is actually the correct word. I tried to find an answer. I truly did. But look, all of my dreams are different from the desires of demons. What changed? What's the name of the bird that grabs everything shiny and carries it off to its nest? A goldfinch, right? I'm just a thieving goldfinch that spies on people's dreams and hoards them away. But doing that hasn't changed me at all. I'm still the same greedy, cruel, lustful demon I've always been. Other demons don't dream. That's true. But this is my dream. And it's full of things that demons desire in reality. I force myself to do good every day. I help mortals, I protect them from other demons, but can my actions change my inner nature at all? I'm still a demon inside. Then what does it matter? What if, without even knowing it, I'm simply integrating myself... Integrating? With you so I can seduce, betray, and murder you. I don't want to do that, but my black heart does. What do you do now? Now, she looks at her burning dreams with sadness. The burning fire going on around you. I have to start anew. I still have my own dream. I'll cleanse it of others' desires, and try to find my own. She cradles a tiny flame in the palm, and watches it dance on her fingers. I was so happy to receive my own dreams, and now it is difficult to get rid of them. Will you help me destroy all this? I fear I won't manage on my own. Oh, those are dead ducks. I like how it just turns in the fire. Boop, boop, boop. Hi, demon. Or shadow. Shadow monster. Hello. Welcome to Firetown. Is that everything? Arshuli's dream has now been swallowed by the flames. Ribbons of smoke drifting away, carried by an intangible wind. A black shadow lurks in the darkness, staring at you. This is Arshuli's ineradicable nightmare. Succubus touches the table. The fire not only failed to destroy it, it somehow made the table even more real. She studies it with a mix of sorrow and confusion. What's wrong with this stupid table? Why didn't it burn? This table. The confused succubus traces the wooden surface with her finger. Is this what I dream of? Furniture? I don't know. I don't. She knocks on the wooden surface. It's just a table. Anivia's fresh bread used to be here, but now it's gone, and yet the table remains. No, it didn't. She looks back at the black shadow and stares dolefully back at her. That thing won't leave this place, ever. Well, I don't know. I probably won't do anything yet. Everything has burned down apart from my nightmare and this table. You know, I might just... She cuts herself short and turns away, blushing a little. No, that won't do. Or, I'm sorry, I need some time. I just need some time alone to think about it and sort it out in my head. Can we discuss this in a few days? For now, let's just go back to the real world. Get out of my dream! Get! Get, you feel the table? Why is... Okay. So she's getting time to think about it. So we gotta go deal with land shit. We gotta go deal with Greybore shit. We gotta go to the brothel. And that's something we can't do. It'll happen. It will just happen. Let's go do the brothel thing first to get that done and over with. Because, you know, if I have to kill Camilla, I want to have to know I'll do it sooner rather than later. But I think we can do it in such a way that technically she's not actually killing anybody, so it'll be fine. I don't know what's in my head. What's in your head? I don't know. I kind of tried to intend to have that to the tune of "What do you mean?" But I think that maybe I'm just a bit dumb. Maybe he's just a bit horny. Maybe he's just a bit dumb. Maybe he's all but just all these things and more. I don't know. Genuinely, not a fucking clue. Ooh. Ooh. It's good. We needed that hide of a magical creature. A perfect angling too. I'm just all around good fucking gamer. God tier gamer. Even though we all know I'm fucking terrible. We all know we've seen me play video games. Hell, that horrendous fucking session of Death's Door last night. Is this a fight? Yeah, it's oh great, a Vaga. Avavaka. I don't know if I can pronounce that shit.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel. Did you see that?
I genuinely need this thing dead. We really need it dead because it has like a disgustingly large AoE fire breath. Just die already, you bastard! Good, for fuck's sake, good. Those things are terrible, man. You're just terrible, man. Yeah, I was also hoping the succubus wouldn't get the sucker level out, but here we are. I'm at 23 hours of level suckering.
You won't survive me. Do not hold back. Simply business.
Quality. Quality assurance. You already been in the harem of art dreams, right? It's today, you know, and fingers crossed, we're not having as a, well, fuck, actually. There it goes. I think we were just jamming it by being too close to it. The problem is, right, this area is supposed to be a little bit laggy. Because everything, the whole map's fucking shuffling around, you know what I mean? It's just too fucking much for the game. And streaming, I think, because I think it's because I'm doing both. If I had a different machine or I had a better computer. Did you stop her? Is the red mask dead? Now, the ASMR does not even attempt to justify himself in the face of his accusation. Instead, he shrieks, "It's not my fault! I didn't want this weakness, but it gnaws at me from the inside. I know what I'm doing is wrong. There's nothing I can do to stop myself. But I swear, I was just kind to those girls the rest of the time. It was I who saved them. You made a mistake, Latverk. You let yourself get caught. That is why you deserve no mercy." Her tone is dry, cruel, just a little bit sad. "There is a wound festering in your soul. It hurts. But you cannot share the pain with anyone of your friends. With anyone or your friends would turn away, which is why you set out to make friends yourself. Them." She points to the ASMR woman. "But this isn't true friendship. You're still lonely and still hurting. I feel very sorry for you." Nope. Answer your crimes. I thought my owl cat exploded into a fucking man. Oh, is that the red mask? Ah. With a show of impeccable timing, Red Mask drops from the rafters, looking as like the remorseless spirit of vengeance incarnate. She lands in front of the ashen-faced Latverk and in a harsh, damning voice proclaims, "The hour of retribution is at hand, scum! You will pay for each and every one of your crimes." No, don't touch me, way! May evil never go unpunished.
I will guide us.
Just waiting for like a fucking, just some horrific monster behind this door. I've actually not done this, so, you know. My little birds, protect me from this vermin. They've come to enslave you once again. Is anybody even frightened of him? Is he evil? Look at that weird looking face. He's evil. Evil he is. Get fucking smoked, buddy.
The spirits demand your blood.
She doesn't know how to spell. Okay, yeah, I was looking for the spell. I'll try to avoid killing the ASMRs if I can. Yeah, they're no real harm to me. Wow.
You are today's sacrifice.
It's funny because I'm pretty sure, well, they might be monks, but they don't, I don't think they have a Italian accent blood. No, it's foreign fighter. Because some of them, right, some of the, or rather, when you, use melee attacks.
Endure this.
Just really bad. There you go. You have to spell though. Delay is poison. Spelled delay poison.
Go for their hearts.
Let's see if we can do this without killing the ASMRs. There we go. The ASMR screams, just be smearing blood and tears and blood across his aristocratic face. I'm begging you, spare me! This disgusting trade, this addiction, it makes me hate myself. I was weak, but I swear I will no longer allow my weakness to harm anyone else. Bring me to justice if you wish, but spare me from your vengeance. He's yours. Deal with him as you see fit. Larva casts a frightened glance at the captives eyeing him with predatory intent. What? But they are my little birds. I love them. I have been taking care of them. They would never harm me. Like the will save shit. Teeth bared with wild, almost bestial furries, the ASMR women rush towards Latverk. They have no weapons. They tear into him with teeth and nails until the madman's agonizing screech give way to choked, gurgling whimpers. Without further ado, the Avenger bends over Latverk. When she stands again, she is holding the bloody strip of skin that used to be his face. The woman takes off her mask and smiles with satisfaction. He took away my beauty. Now I've taken his. She stretches Latverk's face over her own. Ugh. Fixed in place with a handful of barbed hooks, she drives into her own flesh. Rivulets of blood run down the woman's neck, giving her a grotesque and terrifying appearance. He will take care of these young women, and I will take my leave. This corrupt city is full of scum whose wrongdoings remain unpunished. I will bring retribution to each and every one of them. Her laughter echoes eerily through the cellar's vaults, full of excitement and a lust for blood that can only be sated by more brutal killing. You did a noble thing when you did not abandon the weak in their honor of need. You have my deepest respect. Young women exchange glances and nod gratefully to you. Huddled together in a tight group, they set out in search of a promised shelter. They carry themselves with an air of grim determination to look after one another and find a way out of this terrible place. You know, because leading them out would be too much effort. Roaring flames are devouring the Temple of Roses. The petals... I have no clue what that's about. God, get off of him, dinosaur. I like how we can hear the guards from outside, or from inside. The inside guards can be heard from outside, you know what I mean. Okay. I think that's all there is to this room. I don't think there's anything else. Let's get out of here. Let's scram, gang. No, that's right. While we're down here at the flesh markets. No, wait. We should sell all this crap that we don't need while we're here at the flesh markets. Roll determination. We don't come across very many robes, so. When the weird robe casts a spell, forces target to make a fortitude saving throw the DC of the spell. I think she's got a couple of those. She's also wearing a... Yeah, it's just garbage. I don't think Embers have fortitude saving throws. Oh wait. Not the byproducts of crazy magic. It is the energies of chaos that endow them with their amazing properties that can be found. Most amazing. They're not even the most amazing thing that we found in the build. Okay. Oh, God damn it. Okay, well, fuck it. I was going to try to sell some of this shit, but you know. I like all the invisible NPCs because they're all on the ground. Hopefully no combat will be initiated. Okay. He's having fun, you know? He's just having fun. He's having fun there, and he's doing a good job, and, you know... Genuinely no clue why he's there, but, you know. A new, attractive Lilithu is in a simple but revealing dress greets you with a warm smile. Her eyeless face is serene. A new guest? We're always happy to welcome guests into 10,000 delights. I am Shivaro, ruler of the Palace of Pleasure. The only taboos here are brawling moderation and talking politics. Aside from that, anything goes. As my guest, you can expect to receive gentle caress, or if you prefer, wild and untamed ones. I have servants of every type to suit every taste. Any of them can be yours for a night, or forever, if your pockets are deep enough. What is your preference? Never mind, I'll find out for myself. She tilts her head to one side, as if studying you with noxious eyes. Feels as if someone is touching your mind. Prying fingers are attempting to extract a recent memory, but it's not very successful. Not very successfully. Exerting your will, you manage to eject the alien presence from your head before it digs too deep. Mild confusion in the demon's voice. You have an iron will. Few can push me out of their mind with such ease. I saw almost nothing. I'm almost offended. I do, however, respect the power of others. Let your secrets remain yours alone. I beg your pardon, but our establishment cannot provide the type of service at the moment. You see, I have a rather delicate problem. She trails off, letting the unspoken words hang in the air. Do me a favor, and you can consider us the best of friends. She smiles seductively. I need you to kill someone. A brazen gangs of demons keep harassing my girls, attacking them on the streets and dragging them back to their lair in the lower city, a foul den called the Rotten Guttery. Spill their blood, rescue my girls, and come back with here for your reward. The words of this fiend sound sweet, but what lurks behind them? Lust? A desire to use you? Something even more insidious? I sense danger here, like the reek of decay near a crypt. Faint but clear. Beware of this trap, champion. You won't let my girls die in the clutch of those monsters, will you? The demoness smiles enticingly. You are so confident and have such potential. I think you and I will enjoy being friends. Can I have a ticket to come back here? Take care of the battle bus when we're here. Oh, can we? I think we can sell stuff to somebody in here. There should be at least a shopkeeper in here, I think. Somebody to buy stuff for the battle bus. Like weapons and armor and whatnot. Which truly, what better place to sell weapons and armor than somebody who fucking... for your date, Vexalia swapped out her previous dress for an equally elegant outfit. The blood-red hue on her new gown seems particularly fitting, considering the activities of the arena. And there you are, my friend. Let us hurry to the box reserved for distinguished guests. I am determined not to let you enjoy the spectacle from any other seat. The Bloody Freak, a fierce, promising newcomer from Colifer, and will fight Astum off-killed. Astum is a member of the Nahandrian League, the elite circle of gladiators here in the Battle Bliss. Yes, I've already done this. She's defeated hundreds of enemies. Of course, as her name suggests, she has also died in the arena more than once. But she always comes back from the dead. Which will it be a close match? Which fighter will prove victorious? It is time to place your bets. Gribber can't hide is the same. He snorts contemptuously. The Bloody Freak. Have I never heard a more pretentious, tasteless nickname in all my life. For all your excellent qualities, Greybor, you have one weakness. You are an aesthetic? Your enemies may use that against you. So you believe the skill and experience are worth more than unbridled rage? Well, I'll take the bet. And for my sake, how about a kiss? That would be your reward if you win. No thanks. Money would be fine. Well, we know Astif, right? They literally can't die. Fierce battle unfolds in the arena. The Bloody Freak surges forward, launching into the brutal attack against the Aslam. Aslam desperately tries to resist the onslaught, but the Bloody Freak is relentless. He strikes one furious blow after another, showing no signs of exhaustion or fatigue as he bears down on his opponent. Aslam attempts to fight back against her enemy with quick, sudden attacks, but fails to find an opening. Her movements begin to slow, and her footsteps leave behind a crimson trail of blood. Vexalia observes you closely. Her eyes sparkle with lively curiosity, and are forced to turn your attention away from the fight as she asks, Slavery is the cornerstone of our life in the Abyss, and gladiator fights are a popular source of entertainment. I'm sorry, is that Hepzibah over there? Is that the Hepzibah, like, you know, a real fucking bitch over there? How are such shows perceived on your homeland of Galarion? What is your view on slavery? But these laws dictate the will of others. They restrict freedom. How is that any different from the chains of shackles of slavery? This is so complicated, but so exciting at the same time. I'd like to learn more about your world. With a victorious growl, the bloody freak hurls himself recklessly at his rival, who appears to be exhausted from her wounds. However, Aslam was merely feigning weakness. She dodges the last moment and strikes a resounding blow. Blood gushes from the demon's wounds, and his growl of rage gives way to a howl of desperation. She glances disinterestedly in the arena. Disinterestedly, that's a word. Then returns her attention to you. She's clearly more interested in conversation than watching the fight. Nevertheless, even Galarians who are not enslaved are often forced to fight by those in authority, yet they still charge in the battle with as much zeal as those who gladiators down in the arena. So tell me, what gives them the motivation to fight? What do they hope to achieve? How touching. Such sincerity of belief. It's so charming. There are many warriors in the Abyss who are eager to fight, but they lack both the strength and your resolve. The genuine faith you have in the righteousness of your cause. Aslam, no longer putting on a pretense of weakness, advances against the bloody freak, dealing him several painful blows. She strikes with precision, drawing blood, but never delivering a fatal blow. The audience goes wild as Aslam toys with their opponent, and the smell of blood hangs in the air. There is no doubt that the merciless symphony of violence being played out of the arena will soon reach its deadly crescendo. But the bloody freak isn't finished. He lets out a monstrous, bloodthirsty howl. It reverberates around the arena as he channels his powerful rage into one last brutal attack. He strikes as swift as lightning, but Aslam's fury of blows is brought to a sudden halt. She sways slightly, then doubtless doubles over, as if embracing the blade that was just plunged through her body. Then, with another strike, primal roar, the demon cuts her down, dispatching the weakest opponent with one powerful strike. With every warrior watching him closely, she muses thoughtfully. Every warrior will meet their death eventually. How do Galarians face the end of their life? Are they scared of death? Do they despise it? Or do they welcome it as a friend? The memories of the deceased live on through the deeds. Your words distinguish you from the multitude of fools who think only about themselves and give no thought to the future. They fear death, and they tremble at the thought of their pathetic lives will come to an end. Screams of howls of the crowd are deafening. The bloody freak, oblivious to numerous wounds, basks in the ambush of the audience. Ariamar's voice rings out of the battle bliss. All hail the winner! Hail the bloody freak! Well, looks like you lost our little wager. So what will I claim from you? I've got something in mind. I accept your solemn oath that you'll come on another date. Alright. Samara, fucking hell. I want a bloodthirsty fighter to be my servant. From now on, he is my slave. Any insolent enough to object will face my wrath. The Exiliar observes her gaze, but fails to hide her mischievous smile. What a positively delightful idea. I can't resist. What will you do to me? You've discovered my weakness. Only moments ago, Samara commanded the attention of the entire audience as she boasted about her power. However, Velexia raises her hand from her seat. All eyes turn to the succubus. I dare challenge the claim of the most esteemed Hepzibah. I am touched by the fighter's tenacity. He has found a way into my heart, and I wish to make him my bodyguard. If anyone dares to argue against my right to make such a claim, they can say it to my face. The arena master glances cautiously at Hepzibah, and then he turns to Velexia and gives her a respectful nod. The crowd erupts into jeers and shouts, clearly enjoying the public humiliation of Baphomet's daughter. Hepzibah bellows and utters wild curses, and the sounds of her wrath shake the arena. But Velexia ignores her threats with a good look of magnificent disdain and gives you a sly smile. That was so exciting. I enjoyed our time together here at the arena. However, I cannot resist the urge to appear with you somewhere in high society. I am sure you wouldn't say no to attending a private reception with me, the harem of ardent dreams. Shamira has prepared something special for her guests, and I would very much like for you to experience it with me. I shall wait for you in the Hall of Ardent Dreams. You really must come. Sydney won't take no for an answer. She suddenly pauses as she was about to leave. She turns towards you with a look of gentle reproach. Oh, you should have reminded me. I nearly forgot. After such a wonderful time together, you must come regular guest. I insist. Please, accept this little gift as a reminder of the doors of my manor always open to you. The coin is the key to the teleportation arch located in the upper city. Blah 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 blue blah 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 blah. That's just the last part of explaining that nonsense. I can't imagine it's very important. Did you have stuff? Oh, he's talking about Lan, so it's like, you want to gliders, you need a healer, or are you here because you want to become more powerful? Especially Lan closely. Oh, what a curious specimen. Who stitched you up, hmm? An interesting horn. And those scales, how they reflect the light. Well, much a reptile is inside of you. Can you climb walls or detect changes in temperature outside? If you cut off your hand, will it grow again? Demon's clawed hands reach towards Lan, seemingly out of their own accord. I'm most certain it won't grow again. But what about you? I hope your hands grow back, because if you don't keep them off me, you'll need a new pair. Don't bother regular wounds there. Boy, with the crap. Yes, okay. Excellent. We don't need that. Don't need that. Definitely that. These. Yeah. You know, right. It's easy to tell when you don't need something. A, if it's not magic. B, if, you have more than one of them. Which is a good way to tell whether you need something or not. I don't think I know anybody who uses a scimitar. Okay. That's a pretty penny. A very pretty penny. So there's a thing here, and I don't think I'm going to use it, but basically, right, you can talk to him, and he'll imbue somebody with demonic organs, right? So, like, a lot of people do it on, Nenio, because it increases their magic somehow, but it lowers, like, their will saves or something. But, I don't think, you know, it's not within my character's, story arc to, you know, just go ahead and, there's nothing my character would do to go ahead and just, you know, make a deal with somebody like that. You know what I mean? It just doesn't seem very, you know, doesn't seem very lawful good. Something about, you know, paying to have my friend injected with, well, injected TM, have demon organs inserted in them doesn't really seem like something, you know, my character would do. Believe it or not. You're respawning like traps on the roof, right? Yeah. I don't know how to get up there. Genuinely, no clue how you get up there. Sadly enough, the perception checks don't actually count for any amount of experience, which is kind of silly.
Save
You
the
know.
last one for me.
Strike as one. Your performance is lacking. You are lacking.
Nice. think he actually dex saved out of it, which is why he didn't take any damage. Wow, actually taking a lot of damage.
It's your time to cease to resist.
I'll cut you wide open.
Make every strike count. Is this a mock fight?
Damn it, Torlek. Fucking names their kid Torlek.
You're in my way.
The spirits demand your blood.
Attack!
You know. Just shots with my fucking crossbow from 2 feet away. Completely legitimate battle tactic.
You are today's sacrifice.
The wounded soldier raises his arms with plaintive shout. Don't kill me! I'll tell you everything! You finally have an opportunity to get a better look at your opponents. They're not demons, but visitors from other planes. Judging by their gear, they are experienced and highly paid mercenaries. Who are you? Sorry, we're Torrek's crew. I mean, it's my crew. I'm Torlek, but we're called the Rotten Guttery Gang. It's a dumb name, but it helps us blend with the demon rabble here. Keeps anyone from prying into our business. We're mercenaries who came to the Abyss in a job. But when we realized that Alushiria was like, we couldn't bloody believe it. So much gold to be made here. Demons are loose cannons. You can't trust them with a delicate or sensitive job. Even if they don't screw it up, they'll run their mouths about it. If someone needs a job done quickly, quietly, and without fail, they come to us. Our specialties are disappearances, setups, and abductions. Yeah, no demons in our crew. Sorry. It's a matter of principle. They're strong, sure, but crazy and unpredictable. There were a few times when we nearly finished a job, neat and clean, and then everything went sideways because some horned freak wanted to have some fun. Shavara Lilthu from the 10,000 Delights found us and paid us to take you out. She said she'd get you here, and all we had to do was crack your skull open. But that bitch neglected to mention that you wouldn't go down easy. You've cracked more than a few skulls yourself, I can tell. Of course, we could really use the gold right about now. Some scum broke into our lair and cleaned us out. Well, we never mess with you. You're no sucker by here. It was a trick. She used her ruse, Shavara's ruse to lure you here. We'd never kidnap those bitches. They'd screw your brains out, take all your money, and call it a weekend well spent. All succubi should be drowned. That's what I think. Please spare me. I can help. No. Look, you're a mercenary. Okay, your life was of little value to me anyway. I also like how he said some scumbag broke in here and cleared us out. Yeah, that was me. Yeah, that was me. Wasn't entirely intentional, but you know. Okay, let's see. Oh, I should heal myself and her, huh? Quick heals. Okie dokie dokie dokie. Probably some of the ones used to travel nexus, but far more ornate, ominous. From a distance, pattern of symbols and arcs, a sort of insects, keyhole equipped. No. Okay, I thought we could just use the transport. I thought we just use it to get around, but you know. So, oh, sorry. Genuine fucking Exodus. I think that's the only fucking only one I have in here. Sometimes you just can't save everyone. That's where you're wrong. I can save everybody. Okay, I'm a super god. Okay, bitch. Oh, welcome to Another Lights. You here for a good time? She's snatches onto consciousness. Her face contorts in tense grimace. You manage to fend off with determined growl. Effort, sorry, not growl. You piece of shit. Why couldn't you just quietly go there and die? Cause nothing but trouble. Damn you for all the suffering you caused Minago and me. Ray's scream, her rage is like a stream of liquid fire burning through your mind. She tries to hurt you, but you manage to restrain her. You are Minago's enemy. My sweet Minago, vile Galarian. You pay for staying in my way. Your lovers? Demons do not know love, he snaps at you. Certainly not the kind you have on your stupid Galarian. But Minago and I, we are much closer than most demons ever get. We are bound by passion. At times we irritated each other so much that we separated. But we're always drawn back to one another. We became a drug to the other. And then you showed up and started hassling Minago. With a dull howl, it attacks you. Her claws seem to grow and sharpen before your eyes. The guard's chain collar clanks. He aims the wand at Shivaro and states the uncompromising, slightly vindictive voice. Brawling is prohibited. No exceptions. Please proceed to the exit. Demon activates his wand, and Shivaro, howling helplessly, is instantly transported to the streets of Algeria. Okay. You kick everybody fucking out? You greeted by a succubus whose appearance is striking, to say the least. Her flawless skin and graceful figure, an aristocratic face, would have made her a true beauty if not for her terrible fresh scars. A jagged scar runs across her cheek, cutting through her scarlet sensual lips and along her high cheekbone. Her left eye is a gray cataract surrounded by wounds from some caustic substance. The succubus's wings are tattered rags. Nevertheless, she behaves imperiously and with dignity, and those around her treat her with respect. Minus the giant big lantern in her face. She sounds playful and relaxed. Welcome to the 10,000 Delights. My name is Herax, and I am the new madame here. And thanks to you, you rid us of that insolent upstart Shivaro, sending her after her haughty lover Minago. So you can consider me in your debt. Know that you will always be welcome here, and my gift is proof to that. She hands you a golden coin. With this, every arch will recognize you as my favorite guest and teleport you here. If you wish to spend the night, have some fun, or restock your supplies, come to me. Don't waste your time with one of my little crooks. Leaning closer with a confident smile, she whispers sensually, and if you rid us of Shivaro, my gratitude will know no bounds. I think that bitch is hiding somewhere in the lower city. You take care of her for me, my love. She lowers her voice that only you and Herax can hear. The one that offered in the deepest levels of the brothel. The ones where a purchased slave takes the form of any whoever my heart desires. Where everything is possible. She speaks the last words in a whisper. Ah, Camilla, I've heard about you. If you finally decide to have a slave transformed for you, we'll extract the image of the subconscious and recreate it in every detail. You will not regret it. I feel like, right, you never remember somebody perfectly through a subconscious thought, right? So, I can't imagine what horrific monsters it creates. The pleasure is well worth the price of 10,000 gold. You will see this for yourself. She winces and glances at you. I was promised no one would mention my previous visits. Then again, I don't know why I expected demons to be true to the word. What an odd question. I don't know. I never cared to ask. Why would you ask the name of a chicken you're going to eat for dinner? Of course, it is included the cost of service besides. Such slaves are cheap, and their lifespan is so short. However, for additional fee of 5,000 gold, I can replace an ordinary slave with a homunculus, a soulless creature made of flesh. We keep a few here at special occasions. A homunculus. I don't like that idea, my friend. I've heard they are hard to distinguish from real people. But I don't want to see Maria. Well, if you insist, let there be a homunculus. I just hope Maria won't spot the difference. Takes the money and smiles seductively. Excellent choice, Camilla. Here's the key to the back room. Your homunculus awaits you here, there, and the guys your heart seriously longs to see. Enjoy. Oh, jeez, I have to fucking walk into this. Who the hell's that? Oh, it's the fucking pet.
Let us press on.
I hope you.
What's behind door number 1? First, you don't understand what's happening in the room. All you can make out is a gloom. In the gloom is a writhing, swirling, squelching tangle of bodies. Your eyes slowly adjust to the dim light. You notice that a body trying to break free of the claws does not belong to a demon. You cannot see the face pressed against the demon's stomach. The demon whose tongue is lolling in ecstasy. A wall of naked backs prevents you from making sense of what is happening. But you get the feeling you know this person. The demon standing this back to you turns around and freezes. His claws break the skin of the unknown mortal's thigh. Rivulets of blood trickle to the floor. There likes the rivulets word. But there is no scream of pain. Sensing all of the proceedings, the victim raises their head. And you see their face. Your face. There is no expression, no emotion on the face. The features are slightly off, like in a portrait painted from memory. The demon opens its mouth, and one movement of its powerful jaws rips the face from its skull, leaving behind a bloody mass of a gaping hole. The demon turns to you. What? Have they sent a new commander? Good, because this one's done. Come on in, homunculus. The aim's eyes bold. It's the commander! It's the commander! Run! Let's kick the shit out of him. You don't get it. If anyone's going to get the shit kicked out of him, it's us. You won't even break a sweat. Run! Get out. What about that part about leaving your fucking money? Should've just killed him. Should've just killed him.
I am helpful.
I wonder what the effect of breaking locks on right? Because like, so I know, right? When you break a lock on a door, on a sorry, brain hurty, headache a little bit. When you break a lock on a chest, it runs the risk of, you know, well, it runs the risk. It definitely ruins some of the items inside, right? So, you know, that's a factor you got to take into account. We're right in the right place. Yes. So behind the door, I'll see. Camille's voice trembles with either anticipation or nerves. It appears so. Her lips twitch to a smile before setting the pensive frown again. I did not expect the presence to have effect on me. That's a good sign. I'm ready, she answers, and adds more quiet herself. I'm ready. Greetings, mistress. I am at your disposal. Papa? The eyes of the monkless, which bear a striking resemblance to Horgus, look at you with calm indifference. His corpulent, short body is the exact copy of Horgus' worm, as you remember him. Camilla recoils as if from a blow that sways on her feet. She grasps her amulet in her left hand, her knuckles turning white. This can't be. It can't be you. Why? How did this happen? Could Herix have lied to me? No. Why would she? Is this some kind of joke? But what if it isn't? What if this is what my heart desires? I don't know. I don't understand. She wipes away drops of sweat from her brow. I swear to you that I've never wanted to kill my father. I never thought of what I wanted. Never thought that Maria would crave his blood. My father raised me, cared for me, sheltered me. He wiped away my tears when I was sad. He listened to my rage when I hated everyone around me. He was the only person who helped me from come to terms with my secret predilections. I respect him. I love him. Camilla brings the amulet in her clenched fist to her lips. Then why would Miria? Why am I seeing him here now in front of me? I am whoever the witch is whispering. You can see it quite well. We shall do what we came here to do. What other choice do we have? Why shouldn't I? I've already paid and don't like wasting money. I paid for this. Watch closely, my friend. I want you to see. I don't want you to miss every. No. I turn around. Just a moment. Once I reached the heart, it was a veritable fountain. I'm not opposed to getting a little wet today. How about you? Problem is, I don't want to lose her. I need her. She's actually very important to making sure that I can play this game. I mean, to be fair, you know, Hand, I didn't, you know, didn't kill a person. She just killed a homunculus. I made sure to pay extra for that fucking shit. And I'm not paying extra to lose my one fucking... I like how the... Well, actually, I think that might just be from before. But I think what's happening is either... No, that is the bottom. Maybe? Oh, cool. Okay, Mad Glowworm. you been in this one? Alright, we've been in here before. Just trying to make sure we gotta go to Shemalam Ding Dong's mansion and murder him so that the, let's see,
Remount your head.
Man drops to his knees, his breathing becoming rattling gasps. He looks at you, trying to say something, black liquid bubbling on his lips. His human eyes turned white, and something vicious and black slowly trickles from it, like tears. Well, I think we found Melek's lair. I can manage. I don't know how it'll happen if when I go in, but it won't be a burden, ever. If I can walk, I'll crawl to him and gnaw on his ankles, or at least bite off his toes. It's just my black humor finally taking physical form. Pay no attention. I don't think that a hearty meal and good night's sleep will help. I think as I come back here, we'll start again. Okay then. Let's go in then. Well, I think we found his lair. Let's finish him. I will fight. I'm ready. Not for this, then for what? He's trying to smile, but he manages a painful grimace. If I kill him now, the Mongols won't have to suffer. Never again. If this was a rehearsal of my death, I'd rather die fighting a fiend than die like this. Sorry. Quick.
Practice makes perfect.
We should have quick save.
I will guide us.
The demon's grim figure, which resembles a skeleton with glossy skin stretched over it, hovers above you. A sea of eyes glitter hungrily in the darkness. The Mongols have been trained well, and they make not a sound as they await their master's order to attack. My child, you have finally come to me. It took you such a long time to find your father's home. I called and called. I started to think you wouldn't hear my call, couldn't feel my touch. But I see that you do. Your body reacts to my presence. Black tears shed for a great sin. They mean my poison has penetrated deep within you. Lan, that's your name, isn't it? I accept you, my prodigal son. I'll accept you if you want to join me. How do you want to be initiated? With my poison in the flesh of the innocent, like all of your kin, to build your strength? Or you let me thrust my stinger in you? This will either kill you or make you the greatest of all mongrels. Decide now, while I, your father, am feeling benevolent. The chamber grows darker, almost as if Savamelek is absorbing the light. Lan falls, trying and failing to get up. I'd rather die than serve you. His voice lowers to a dull groan. And you are not my father, you freak. You know so little, you weak, pathetic mongrel. I made you. You are my creations, and you will return to me. What is a mongrel but a miserable pile of demon gunk? Lies. Do you really think my powers are as crude as that? In the caves I summoned those I chose. Here I am calling to the blood of all my children. I am calling to the sin of their ancestors. To that old promise to return them to my side. No one can resist this call, the demon grins. And you, Commander, cannot resist the call of duty. Modern warfare. This is why you are here, and not in your fortress. Smells bulging white eyes drink with the sight of land on the ground. Yes, and I was that filth. I was a sweet poison that corrupted them. I'll tell you my story. Tell you a story, my naive commander. A long, long time ago, when stupid mortals thought that one crusade would be enough, angels came down from heaven to fight among you. Quariel, a child of light, led a troop of crusaders deep into the wound. Darkness deepens as land screams in pain. Shut up, you scum! They walked for many days and lost their way. The wasteland seemed a labyrinth to them, as if someone had confused them on purpose. They ran out of food and water. Despair and incredible rabid hunger overtook them. Only Quarrel kept going and demanded the same of them. And then one of the Crusaders said, "He's a stranger, this angel. He is not one of us. If we kill and eat him, he won't be missed, and his holy flesh will give us strength to get out of here. See how he walks so briskly without tiring. We will gain this strength." The other Crusaders were terrified, but the more their hunger tormented them, the more eagerly they looked upon Quariel. And one night, in the darkness, they did what they had talked about. And the one who planted this idea in their head dealt the first blow. And when the feast was over, I shed my Crusader's guise, and assumed my true form. I told them I was letting them go home, but with my brand, a brand of sin, would stay with them, with their children forevermore. My poison would flow in their veins, and when I gave the order, they would come to me. You're lying! You are lying! No, I can't. I let you down, Commander. I'm done. Finish me off. It's better this way. Yes, and I promise to fight as much as I can. He closes his eyes and takes a deep breath. Give me a minute. I'll get up. I can do it. I'll keep my word. Oh, Commander, don't assume you're the only one with a loyal army. I've been gathering my children for years. Those who were thought to have been lost in the caves actually found their true home. See any familiar faces, Lan? Rulio, old Gorham, but it's not possible. They were supposed to be dead. They went missing when I was a kid. My poison doesn't kill mongrels, it gives them life. A long, long life. Those who remained in Dresden also deserve a long life. But what about you? Is this how you want to die? I'd rather die than obey you. He doubles over in pain. Oh no, Commander. Well, I did receive mythic power from my master. I am not in the mood to fight now. It's time for me to visit my children in Dresden, the city you abandoned. Without me, they are wandering in darkness, but I will give them power. Too bad you won't be able to follow me. We'll literally be worlds apart. No, don't touch them! Kill me, but don't touch them! What are you talking about, my child? Of course I will kill you. Not personally, though. I will leave you in the capable hands of your kin. They may be few, but each of them is worth a dozen experienced soldiers. If you happen to survive, next time we meet I will have an army. Prepare to see even more familiar faces in Atlanta. That's a lot of them. A shame that, he can teleport, even though...
Go for their hearts!
Simply business. It's your time to cease to exist. You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Do not hold back.
I'll cut you wide open.
You're in my way.
Shame. Shame, 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 shame.
You won't survive me.
Hungry pit. In the pit. In the pit. In the pit. In the pit.
Strike as one.
The spirits demand your blood. The world in crimson.
Endure this. Did you see that?
More pits, question mark?
You're irrelevant.
I don't think it's necessary. Who am I? What have I done with myself? Not more pits? I mean, who fucking... Why would I ever say that? Pits are like the best thing about this game. Like how he was going to charge, but then I guess he decided he didn't want to.
Attack.
You are today's sacrifice.
You had your chance.
Wow.
Make every strike count.
I'll remove this obstacle. Surrender or else.
The thing is, there's also, like, there's a worse pit, right? There's a better pit that I don't have access to yet, I don't think. And part of me wants to get better pit.
Go for their heart.
So one of the enemies uses on you, like, very early on in the game.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Too late for apologies. It should work. Is it flawed?
I don't know why you got attacked there, but you know, not really gonna complain. Gift horse in the mouth and all that.
Listen to reason. I'll hit you.
We shall overcome.
I think this will be the last thing for tonight because I'm starting to teeter a lot earlier. Very, very, very tough day today. And the lack of talking is really just that. Just kind of, you know, putting the... Motherfucker.
You won't survive me.
Should have charged. At least you know if he somehow manages to stand up, which not very likely. You know. Lan is still pale, but he's obviously much improved. It's a strange feeling. I had to stop thinking about my tribe and fulfill my duty as a crusader, but I can't. I'm a mongrel, and I have to duty to mongrels too. My heart is like my face now, split in two. That cold-blooded half tells me to forget about my tribe. But my human half is desperate to find a way back to Galarion. He looks at you intently. Until we do what his queen has sent us to do, we can't leave this place, right, Commander? Tell me. I need to hear it. You're right. There are plenty of people back in Dresden who will protect the Mongols. The Queen, Erebeth, and Navia. Yes, I'm going to trust in that. But even so, now it's personal. I'll have to go back there and face that demon. Yes, Commander. The sooner we finish here, the sooner we return to Dresden. Thank you for not abandoning me, and for your words. I'm going to take that demon, make that demon regret what the day he spawned. That is my duty, and I will see it done, whatever it takes. Okay. We stop here for the night. I know, only an hour and a half, give or take, but, you know, not even. I'm just tired. Thank you for watching. Do like, comment, subscribe, follow on Twitch. Tomorrow is going to be Death's Door, where hopefully I can manage to finish that out, and hopefully I won't be anywhere near as tired. But I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you, and goodbye. Goodbye.